Alright, so check this out. The year is 3025. And no, we don't have boring old flying cars. We have flying cars powered by dragons. Okay, not real dragons, but close enough. It's this wild mix of super advanced technology and straight up magic. Imagine a wizard who is also a computer programmer. That's everyone now. We call it Magi Tech, and it's in everything. Your phone can cast a small fireball to charge itself. Your shoes have little teleportation spells so you never trip. It's absolutely insane in the best way possible. This isn't your grandpa's future. This is a future where anything you can dream up is probably already a thing. The whole world changed a few hundred years back. Some scientists discovered that what we used to call magic was just another form of energy. They built machines that could channel this energy. Suddenly you had engineers working with wizards. They're just one thing. Okay, here we go. The login sequence starts. It's this crazy light show that happens right in your mind. It feels like falling through a rainbow at 1,000,000 miles an hour. There's a deep humming sound like a giant cosmic tuning fork. It's the sound of the game world loading. My physical body is back in my apartment, probably looking like I'm asleep. But my mind? My mind is rocketing across the digital cosmos. It's the ultimate leap of faith, trusting the tech to put you back together on the other side. Whoosh! And just like that, I'm here. I materialize standing on a chrome platform high above the city of Neo Viridia. The air tastes like fresh rain and ozone. Towers made of shimmering crystal scrape the sky with rivers of glowing traffic flowing between them. Little holographic sprites, like tiny fairies made of code, flit through the air, delivering messages. My avatar materializes around me, a cool-looking dude with a cybernetic arm and a long coat. I think status and a holographic display pops up in my vision. Health, 100%. Mana, 100%. Neural link, stable. I can see my quest log blinking in the corner of my eye. It's telling me to go meet a contact at a place called the Gilded Cog. But I'm not in a rush. Let's talk about the tech here, because it is wild. First up, the holograms. Not the flickering projections you imagine, not see-through, these are hard light. In Ethelgard, holograms are made of hard light. You can lean on a holographic table. You can shake a holographic person's hand. Advertisements are giant solid light sculptures between buildings. One was a 50-foot-tall griffin of shimmering gold light. It swooped, roared silently, then dissolved into sparkling particles. Traffic hazard, but wow, so cool. Then, the vehicles. Wheels are history. Everything floats, flies, or glides. Personal vehicles, sky skimmers, sleek metallic stingray shapes. No engines, well, not like you think. They use a runic drive, a crystal matrix enchanted for levitation and propulsion. You think where to go? Runes light up, the skimmer moves, silent, smooth, like riding on a cloud. Public transport, giant, snake-like trains on magnetic sky rivers. Think the words, they appear on a floating screen. Think your brainwave, the door unlocks. This is psi circuitry, thoughts linked to devices. You might accidentally order 300 pizzas by thinking you're hungry, but once you master it, it's like superpowers. Okay, so I'm a total noob in Ethelgard, right? I have my cool coat, my cyber arm, but I gotta learn the basics. The tutorial quest sends me to my new in-game apartment. It's a small place. It has a window overlooking a canal filled with glowing jellyfish pots. First appliance on the list, a toaster. A chrome floating toaster with a soft blue glow. No buttons, no levers, just a smooth metallic surface. Quest hint. Golden brown. I stand there staring, then think about toast. I picture the perfect piece of toast. Not too dark, not too light. A little crispy on the edges. I imagine the warmth and smell. For a second, nothing happens. I feel kind of stupid. Deep, meaningful mind meld with a breakfast appliance? Yes. Then a soft blue light glows on the toaster. A slot opens. A piece of virtual bread drops in. The slot closes. It's working. The toaster hums. I feel a tiny feedback loop. A psychic ping telling me status. Toasting progress 60%. This is insane. Live updates directly to my brain about my toast. I make micro adjustments with my thoughts. A little more on the left side, please. Ding. A perfect golden brown toast pops out and floats onto a plate. Silly example, but it's the building block for everything else. Learning to control the toaster with my mind teaches me the focus needed to control my cybernetic arm. I accidentally made it brew motor oil. Light fixtures turned into a strobe party, then the sonic shower. By the end, my brain feels like it ran a marathon. So, what does a normal day look like for a player like me? Well, after I successfully make my mind toast, it's time to explore. I don't just want to do quests. I want to live in this city. I step out of my apartment and head down to the street level. The city is even more alive down here. Street vendors sell sizzling noodles from floating carts, using tiny fire elementals to heat their walks. You see couriers on hoverboards weaving through the crowds, their packages held in little stasis fields to keep them safe. The sounds are a mix of whirring machines, chanted spell phrases, and dozens of different languages. I wander through stalls selling enchanted armor plating and stalls selling black market AI chips. One vendor, a gruff-looking orc, is selling slightly used plasma throwers. Another, a graceful elf with glowing data tattoos, offers custom-written spell code. I buy a new power core for my cybernetic arm. It should let me fire a small bolt of electricity. After shopping, I decide to work on my skills. I find a public training yard. It's this big open space with holographic targets and obstacle courses. I spend about an hour practicing with my new power core. I focus, channel my mana into the arm, and zap. A small arc of blue lightning shoots out and hits a target dummy. Finally, as the twin moons start to rise, I decide to just chill. I find a noodle bar overlooking one of the main sky lanes and just watch the traffic go by. This is the part of the game I love the most. The quiet moments between the big adventures. Eating a bowl of virtual noodles that taste surprisingly real. The city lights glittering. It's peaceful. You can't survive in a city like Neo Viridia alone. You need friends. And honestly, some of the best friends you can make aren't other players. They're the AI. And that's where I meet Glitch. He wasn't on the assembly line when they handed out bodies. He communicates through a series of whirs, beeps, and this holographic text projector. When I walk in, he zips over to me and projects the words, "New guy, you don't smell like a cop. Good start." I immediately like him. He's the contact my quest told me to find. He's a master information broker and a genius mechanic. Glitch explains the situation, speaking in these rapid-fire text bursts. Big problem. The city's main power conduit, the Hearthstone, is failing. Someone sabotaged it with a decay curse. A decay curse. Bad news. If it fails, the whole city goes dark. Shields fail. Gravity plates shut off. It would be a catastrophe. And well, it seems I'm the only one who showed up to help. Glitch becomes my constant companion. He hovers over my shoulder, offering advice, cracking bad jokes, scanning everything. He's hilarious. When I show him my new lightning-infused arm, he projects, "Ooh, sparkles!" He's got access to the city's network, so he can bring up blueprints and find secret passages. He's not just a quest giver, he's my partner, and we've got a city to save. Glitch leads the way. We descend deep into the city's underbelly, a place tourists never see. Sleek chrome and bright lights give way. Rusty pipes, dripping water. Ancient stone corridors humming with raw power. The air gets thick with magic, and with machine oil. Glitch's little light is the only thing cutting through the oppressive darkness. The Hearthstone is just ahead. The humming gets louder. It sounds sick, erratic, like a skipping heartbeat. In its center, the Hearthstone, the size of a house, a colossal crystal. It's pulsing a faint, sickly green where it should be healthy blue. Dark, corrupted veins of code crawl like black lightning across it. The viral decay curse. It's draining the stone's energy and infecting its core programming at the same time. Red alert lights flash across the chamber. A citywide blackout is imminent.
We can't just shut it down.
The feedback loop would shatter the crystal and level half the city. We have to go in and cleanse it from the inside. The Hearthstone has a maintenance portal, Glitch projects. It's a cyber-magical interface.
You can digitize your consciousness and go inside the crystal's core matrix. It's totally safe. Probably, maybe. 60-40.
Thanks for the confidence, buddy. This is way beyond making toast with my mind. With that, I ready myself. I look at my cybernetic arm, the one with the new lightning core. This is it, the first big test. Inside the Hearthstone is, whoa, it's not a place, it's an idea. A landscape made of pure data and magic. I'm a being of light now, floating in a vast geometric space. The ground is a grid of glowing blue lines. The sky is a swirling storm of raw energy. But it's all wrong. The blue grid is flickering. Huge chunks are being eaten away by a creeping green and black corruption. This is the virus. It has a form, a monstrous, twisted code kraken in the distance. It's latched onto the matrix core, draining power.
That's the virus core. You can't fight it directly. It's too strong.
Sever the tendrils from the main power regulators. Pillar 1, choked. Pillar 2, choked. Pillar 3, choked. I focus my will. My avatar sprouts a cybernetic arm crackling with purified blue lightning. This is where my new arm comes in. Game on. I fly toward the first pillar. The virus senses me and sends smaller firewall programs. I dodge and weave, propelled by thought. I reach the first pillar. I aim, gather focus. Remember the stupid toaster? Then I unleash a torrent of lightning. Zap! The blue energy hits the corrupted black code. It shrieks and the tendril dissolves. 1 down, 2 to go. The final pillar is the hardest. The virus core turns and fixates on me. You got this. Hit it with everything. I pour every bit of mana into one massive blast. The beam slams into the last tendril. I think of the city. I think of Glitch. I think of my apartment. Final deafening digital roar. The tendril shatters. The Kraken convulses and dissolves into nothingness. The corruption recedes. The digital world inside the Hearthstone floods with a warm, healthy blue light. The grid stabilizes. I did it. I actually did it. A message from Glitch appears. Nice work, Sparky. A portal opens up and my consciousness is gently pulled back. I feel that same sensation of falling through a rainbow, but calmer, more gentle. It feels like coming home. I materialize back in the core chamber. The real Hearthstone is now glowing with a brilliant, vibrant blue. The city is safe. Glitch zips around my head excitedly, his eye blinking happily. Quest complete. Heart of the city. My experience bar shoots up. I've gained 5 levels. I've unlocked new abilities and got a ton of credits. A unique reward. A permanent system-wide commendation from Neo Viridia's AI governor. But none of that matters as much as the feeling of accomplishment. We really saved the day. I say my goodbyes to Glitch, who promises to call me if he ever needs anything else exploded or debugged. I take a sky skimmer back to my apartment. The city lights look brighter and more beautiful than ever. I stand on my balcony for a moment. It's just a game, I know. None of it is technically real, but it feels real. The excitement, the sense of power, the memory of flying through a city of light and hacking a magical crystal with my mind. You can live 100 different lives, and even after you log off, a little piece of that magic stays with you. I can't wait to go back tomorrow.